How to have better conversations. Most of us will have simple greetings with others, but have you ever wanted to have better and more meaningful conversations with them? You can. Having better conversations takes practice, and learning some different techniques you may not be using already. It's important to know that the conversations we have reflect how we connect with others. Some conversations are easy to have, while others are more complex and difficult. For example, a conversation with your friend about her depression will be more challenging than having a lively discussion with your family about sports. When we meet strangers, we might be more reserved and have more superficial, more generic conversations. But they don't have to be short or meaningless. When you have conversations with people you don't know, take the time to ask questions that help you get to know them or understand their point of view. Here are a few things you can do to make it easier. Listen and keep an open mind. Lean in, but don't invade personal space. You should help the other person feel more comfortable and relaxed. Smile. Initiate the conversation if you need to. Be involved by asking questions and giving your ideas. Be sincere in wanting to learn more. Having better conversations is definitely a learned art. Most of us spend time each day surrounded by friends, colleagues, strangers, and loved ones. Whether that's on our daily commute, sitting in the park, at home, at work, or visiting the supermarket. Yet, many of us have a self-imposed feeling of isolation. We might say a quick hello but don't bother to have a better conversation than that. It could be because we believe reaching out to a stranger will make us both feel uncomfortable. We might think that the other person is too busy to talk, or we're each simply consumed with our thoughts. These beliefs are unfounded. Research suggests that having regular conversations with others has positive impacts on both lives. Having a conversation with a stranger may leave you feeling happier. Connecting with others won't suddenly turn a life of misery into bliss, but it can change an unpleasant moment like waiting in line into something more pleasant. When you have better, more meaningful conversations with others, you often learn things you didn't know. As you ask questions and listen, you pick up on little nuggets of information that help you understand and grow. Having conversations keeps you from feeling isolated and depressed. It can help also relieve stress. Simply by opening up to your loved ones when you are having a stressful day, you will feel more relaxed. When we can connect with others, it builds a sense of belonging that we all crave. You can develop self-confidence by having meaningful conversations. You will feel great when someone takes the time to listen to you, and it shows you that you are valuable. Conversations that make you a little uncomfortable also boost your confidence. Better conversations can help repair relationships. When you don't communicate your needs, hurts, wants, and desires with the ones you love, it festers and grows and can become irreparable. Taking the time to have a heartfelt, open conversation puts you on the path to healing and understanding one another better. Connecting through social media can be very tempting. But it's the real, face-to-face conversations that help you the most. Everyone seems to be focused on their phone. This includes your friends, family, and coworkers. It's very hard to have a serious, meaningful conversation when only one of you is paying attention to what is being said. How many times have you asked someone something while they were busy? What response did you get? If you're lucky, you might get an okay or yeah. How do you take a relationship deeper or rekindle a stagnant one when the other person barely hears what you're saying because they are playing with their cell phone? Break out of this habit of always having your phone in your hand when interacting with someone. Just put the phone away until you're done. Give them your attention. You can be the one to strike up a conversation with that stranger, your family, and your friends. Don't be afraid to gently ask them if they can put their phone away until your conversation is finished. Then you can be present for each other. Listen intently, ask questions, and get involved in what is being said. You never know what having a face-to-face, without the cell phone conversation will do for your well-being and your relationships. Who knows who that next best friend of yours will be? Because it was you who took the chance and had the courage to say hello and start a conversation. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks again for stopping by.